I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles as the great millstone that rule well. Salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this word with sincerity and true speckled birds, women and children that's listening and learning. I want to say Shalom. My name is Shapari Ron, coming at you giving another lesson. I want to say Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Kawali Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. For being able to give me a spirit to give me another lesson today, man. Bring out, and I hope it's edifying. And we're gonna make this lesson. We're gonna call it the third temple. You know, we got these fucked up Christians out here that believe the third temple is actually a building that's gonna be built in Jerusalem. But that's what they really believe is gonna be a third temple that's gonna be built in Jerusalem, literally. You know what I'm saying? But they fail to realize that the third temple is pretty much being built now, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? That's the third temple. The third temple is being built up now, spiritually being built. You know, it's not physically being built. It's spiritually being built. And this is the concept that a lot of these fucked up Christians out here believing in, man. You know what I'm saying? They believe the third temple is going to be physically built in Jerusalem with the Antichrist and all this madness. You know what I'm saying? Nah, the third temple is being built now spiritually, man. And we're going to prove that, you know what I'm saying, in this lesson. Lord willing, this lesson be edified, man. Especially those that's just not coming in, new in this truth. You know what I'm saying? So you can get the right understanding of the third temple, all right, and how it's being built now spiritually. Because we are the third temple, man. We're that third temple. We're being built. We're being built up now spiritually. So, oh, willing, this lesson be edified. You know, we're gonna get right into it. And the first precept we're gonna get is 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and 16. Corinthians 3 and 16. We're going to start at 16. All right. It says, know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, right? And that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you. Verse 17. If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy. For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are. See, we are the third temple being built up. We are the third temple being built up, man. You know what I'm saying? We are the third temple of the Most High, man. We're being built up now spiritually with the third temple. All right, and to prove that, let's get out. Let's go to Acts. Go to Acts 7 and verse 48. It says, howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in. It said, howbeit the Most High do not dwell in temples made with hands, right? As saith the prophet. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we know that the third temple is us, man, the Israelites, man. We're the church, man. This is how we know for proof that the third temple is us. We're the third temple, man. We've been built up spiritually. You know, when you go to Acts 7 and 48, it says, howbeit the Most High dwell not in temples made with hands. As says the prophets, right? So the Lord, he don't dwell in temples made with hands. You know what I'm saying? So that proves there that the third temple is the Israelites, all right, which is us. We make up the third temple, man, because we being built up. Now, spiritually, man, we are the church. We are the temple of the Lord, man, which we just read in 1 Corinthians, right? So this is how we know for certain that the third temple is being built spiritually. Because the Lord do not dwell in temples made with hands. And so we just read in Acts, right? 7 and 48. So I got another precept. This is Luke 17, verse 20. It says, and when he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of the Most High should come, he answered them and said, the kingdom of the Most High cometh not with observation. It says, verse 21, neither shall they say, lo here or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of Yahweh is within you. See? The kingdom of heaven is going to be built through the elect. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be built through the elect. I got another one for you. This is Amos 9 and 11. This is Amos 9 and 11. It says, "In that day will I rise up the tabernacle of David." Can you see that? It says, "In that day will I rise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen," right? And the tabernacle is like a house. You know what I'm saying? The house of David is the elect. You know what I'm saying? It says, "And close up the breaches thereof, and I will rise up in his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old." You see that? And so the tabernacle is like a house, man. And the house of David is what? The elect. The third temple is the elect being built up now, spiritually, which is what the elect. So that's what the third temple is, man. The third temple is the elect, being the elect, being built up now spiritually. Alright? I've got another one. This is Zechariah 13 and 8. I'm gonna read to the Zechariah, I'm gonna start at verse 8. It says, "And it should come to pass in all the land, said the Lord, two parts therein should be cut off and die." That two parts being cut off and died. It's talking about 2/3 of our people that's going to receive that judgment, which is going to be destroyed. It says, "But the third shall be left therein," and the third that should be left therein, that's the elect. That's the third that should be left, the elect. I'm going to say, but verse 9, it says, "And I will bring the third part through the fire and refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried, and they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. And I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power." See? The fire is closed in the breaches of the third temple, which is the sealing of the elect. And it says, "I will try them as gold is tried," right? That's referring to the tribulations. And in the tribulations right now with the hardships, you know what I'm saying? And why the breaches need to be refined? Because it said refine it, right? Let's get there. It's Isaiah 1 and 22, right? It says, "And the silver is become dross, the wine mixed with water, and it became dross." It said the silver has become dross, and the reason why it's dross, it's talking about the closing of the breaches, right? That's why it became dross. There you go. Let me get some more precepts real quick. Ephesians. No, wait a minute. This is Ephesians 2 and 19. It says, "Now therefore ye are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints, and then of the house of as the household of the Most High." Right? It says, "And now therefore ye are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints," and the saints which are the Israelites, "of the household of the Most High." So we're no longer strangers, because we were strangers at one time. But now we're no longer strangers. You know what I'm saying? Those that's in the truth. You know what I'm saying? We're no longer strangers anymore. This verse 20. It says, "And are built up on the foundation of the apostles and prophets, Yahushua Mashiach himself being the chief cornerstone." Right? So these Israelites are not being built up. You know what I'm saying? They're being built, which is Yahushua being that cornerstone, right? That's why it's spiritually the temple being built. All right, that's why the temple is spiritually being built. Verse 21, it says, "In whom all the building fairly framed together growth unto a holy temple in the Lord." And that word "fiddly" goes into, I think, G4883. It's right here. It goes to G4883, right? You see, it says to join. It says to join closely together, right? to frame together to parts of a body, parts of a body, member of a body. That's what a word fiddly means, right? That word fiddly is used is G4883, right? Which means the members of the body, right? So the members of the body are joined together, which Yahweh Shai, which is Yahweh Shai is the cornerstone, right? And all the elect is going to be built all together. You know what I'm saying? The members, all the elect is going to be basically all together. You know what I'm saying? Not built, but all gonna be together. The elect is being, the third temple is being built up spiritually. We're all gonna be built together. We're all gonna be together. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the elect in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. It said the parts of the buildings and members of the body being joined together to form the temple. So it's the elect, right? The third temple is us being built up spiritually. We're all gonna be together. All the elect is gonna be together, and that's pretty much what the third temple is, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the third temple. The third temple is us being built up spiritually, which is the elect. That's the third temple. That's not an actual building. You know what I'm saying? Again, when we go to Acts, right, 7 and 38, right? That's how we know that the third temple is being built spiritually, right? That's right. Let me go back to it right quick. It's howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in the temple made with hands, thus saith the prophets. That's how we know that the third temple is spiritually being built. It's not a physical temple being built. The third temple is being built up spiritually, man, which is who? Us, the Israelites, man. The 12 tribes, which is of the elect, 12,000 out of each tribe. This is the spiritual temple that the Lord is building up at this time, man. Not a building, man. And with that, I hope I edify my brothers. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Takodash, and the Bible Bar. Shalom.